What's up, legends? I recently sent off my very first graded VHS submission to Beckett, or BGS. Yes, they do also grade VHS tapes. Now, we've done a couple of videos on the channel where you've seen I've actually graded with CGC, so we've graded with them a bunch, and I've been a little bit apprehensive to send to Beckett for a couple reasons. First of all, shout out to my friend Connor Rock Pokemon. I actually saw a video a long time ago where he sent off a Pokemon VHS to Beckett, and for some reason they couldn't even authenticate it, even though it had like watermarks on it and everything. So I don't know, I lost a little faith in Beckett, even though I really like Beckett actually for sending cards off. But there's a reason that I sent off to them this time. They do, I will say, they do have a very nice case for their VHS. But anyway, let's get into it, and we'll see how we did today. Now, they do package these very very securely, I'll say. It's kind of wild how much bubble wrap is right here, but let's see if we can get this open. Oh gosh, there's another layer of bubble wrap. So guys, to speak more to it, the thing I was mentioning about my friend Connor, he actually has his video posted here on YouTube. I'll link it below if you guys want to go check it out. Yeah, but he sent off this like Togepi Pokemon VHS to Beckett, and it definitely took them a long time to grade it for one thing, but then they ended up reaching out to him and saying, hey, we can't verify that this is actually, that the tape is actually in this slipcover. And again, this was a sealed copy. But the thing is, if you know anything about the Pokemon ones, they all have the Pioneer watermarks on the plastic if it's actually sealed. And so that's just absurd that they could not actually authenticate it. So what they actually did is they asked him, hey, if you want, what we can do is we can open this up, and then we can grade it complete in box, which is one thing that you can do with these companies. You can actually send a non-sealed copy. But they were basically offering, hey, we'll still grade it or send it back to you, but we'll grade it, but we have to rip open the seal to see if the tape is actually in there. So they actually sent him this like really janky video, and they were really rough with the tape of them ripping it open, and obviously the tape was in there. There was really no reason for there not to be. So I don't know, that definitely soured me on sending to Beckett, but I just wanted to at least give it a shot. Because there's actually a very specific reason I wanted to send to Beckett for these specific tapes. And here we have the last one. Alright guys, and maybe you can see here from what we have on the back sleeves of this, we actually have the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And this, I will say, this case feels very nice. The thing about these is Beckett is actually one of the only companies that I know of that will actually grade basically like double boxes, like 2 tape boxes, which the Return of the King is too long of a movie to fit on 1 tape. In fact, I still remember seeing that in the theater and had them having like an intermission in that video, or in that movie, I mean. So let's go ahead and see what we got on these. We'll take a look at these compared to even the CGC slabs as well. All right, so this is the Fellowship of the Ring. We got, a 7.5. Interesting. And I don't know, why is the tape, or why is the seal red like this? Is that normal? I thought they were supposed to be like more of like a silver, even if it's like less than like a 9. Interesting. I will say the cases feel nice. Like, they honestly feel a good bit sturdier than CGC. But so the seal got a B+. We got a 7.5. This is VHS DNA. I guess that's the company that maybe they bought that does it for them. Not quite sure. Man, I'm not too happy about a 7.5, not gonna lie. That's a little disappointing what happened here. That's another weird thing too. You can see that they do provide subgrades, but it's like in a weird spot on the back here. You can barely read them. Corners 7.5, edges 7.5, flaps 8.5, and gloss 7.5. I mean, I do like the transparency about that, but I'll tell you what, I really thought that this could have gotten better than that. Yeah, okay. And I will say that's the other reason I haven't been too excited about sending to Beckett. Again, even though these are nice cases, it sounds like they just give out 8.5s like candy. And of course, we got even worse than that this time. All right, well, let's see. I did want to get these so that they could at least match, but I don't know if the grades are going to match. We'll see. We'll see. Next up, we got the 2 towers. And these are all, I believe, the English releases, or the American releases. It's very common to actually find there's like a different cover, or a slightly different cover and different watermarks on the Canadian release. So you got to look out for that. In fact, I think the main difference, this is pretty cool. So they've got this Warner home video watermark is blue at the bottom. I think if it's the Canadian release, it actually says New Line Cinema instead. All right, let's see what we got on 2 towers. We got an 8. Okay, so that one is a silver label. So is that the main difference? I'm just confused about why this one is like reddish. All right. I really thought it could have gotten better than that, but interesting. Seal got a B+. Got all the stuff up here. New Line Home Entertainment, 2003 slipcover, H seal, blue watermark at the bottom. Yeah, I didn't get to show the watermark on this one. So this one also on the bottom, but this one is a white one. All right, what did we get for our subgrades? Corners 8, edges 8, flaps 8.5, and gloss 8.5. Interesting. Very interesting. Again, I like how these feel. They feel nice. They're quite hefty. We can actually compare real quick between the two. They both do have some like space on the sides. These ones are a lot like more rounded on the corners. These ones are like pretty sharp corners. Probably cut yourself on those. All right, man, not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little disappointed about especially the 7.5. But let's see, do we do any better on Return of the King? And like I said, the reason I wanted to grade with Beckett is because I don't think any other company would grade this one, which as you can see is a two tape box. So all right, Return of the King, what do we get? We got an 8. Okay, well, man, I wish they would have at least matched, but I don't know why we got the 7.5, but 8 is pretty decent. Interesting. I might try and sell these as a set. I don't know if anybody's gonna want them not matching like that though. That's the only thing. All right, on the bottom you can see the watermarks. They're kind of faded, but I'm noticing this too. Like for this larger case, which yeah, it is actually a little thicker, as you can see between the two. This one for some reason has this little like black card on top. It almost looks like they just glued like a regular label on top of it. Like seriously, you can't make labels that actually fit this. Also, so that was just a B seal. Corners 8, edges 8.5, flaps 8.5, and gloss 8.0. Okay. All right, well, there we go. There's our first time sending to Beckett, and maybe the last, I don't know. I'm still confused. Like, why would you not make this silver too? Like, I get it that, you know, your higher grades, they like to do their gold labels versus silver labels for cards, but why make it not uniform? I don't understand that at all. I don't understand why the labels don't match their slabs. Like, I know that they tried to almost like switch to a label like this for their card slabs a while ago. But I really wish they would have kept it more uniform and just made these like the metallic silver and gold labels. I just feel like that's a misstep as well. All right, guys. Well, let me know what you think. Have you guys ever graded with Beckett VHS? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts of it are. Thanks for watching this short video. Hit that like button, subscribe below, and check out one of our other VHS graded returns here on screen. I'll catch you guys next time.